Hi, happy Saturday. Let's see, when we left off, we had reunited with our mom, we broke our brother out of a cult, and we were on our way to Mexico. So, yeah, that's where we are.
Once upon a time, in a wild, wild world, there were two wolf brothers living in their home lair with their papa wolf. They lived in peace until hunters took their dad away. The wolf brothers wandered for days and nights,
Meow. Hi,
learning
Richie.
how to live on their own for the first time. That's when the big brother discovered that the little one was not an ordinary wolf, but a super wolf.
Super Wolf.
They decided to head south to the distant land of their ancestors. But the journey was long and dangerous. Still, the Wolf brothers made new friends on the way. They learned more about the world, but danger seemed to always follow them after a bad accident. They were separated. The big brother had been hurt, and the hunters finally captured him. They put him in a cage.
Oh, right, we lost
But
our
when he
eye.
finally escaped, he went to search for his little brother. He soon found out that the little wolf had joined a coyote cult, and he would not leave them. Suddenly, their mother showed up after all that time. She said she came to help rescue him. They begged the coyote leader, but she would not release the little wolf. He was their idol. So they had to knock her out to escape. The
Yeah, we
Wolf
burned that
brothers,
church down.
now reunited, followed their rogue mother far into the desert to her hideaway.
A desert hideaway sounds safe, right? How was everybody's Saturday? Yeah, it's totally safe. Arizona, 7 weeks after the events at Haven Point. Okay. Why are we watching the scorpion crawl across the screen? Pretty chill Saturday of D&D later. Nice. Ooh, you have a barbecue tomorrow? I do too, Richie.
Hey, wake up, Sean. Dude, come on.
What? What time is it?
Get up. It's so beautiful. Check it out.
That's a big hole in the ground.
So,
Yeah, okay. Good call. Wow. That's amazing.
I know. Is your eye okay?
Yeah. It just itches. It's okay, Nano. Promise.
Yeah. Okay.
I love you. No matter what happens. You hear me?
Yeah. I love you too. Ow! Ow! Ow!
Oh.
Oh!
Ow! 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 Diaz brothers. Always.
Say, if we traveled here with our mother, where's our mother?
So,
Oof. Yes.
are you still having those bad dreams? You know, about Lisbeth?
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like she's around, coming after me. It's scary.
She's lucky you didn't go after her.
Yeah, but she's still out there. Somewhere. Creeps me out.
Yeah, crazy preacher lady can just stay away.
Without you, she has no power. We're all good.
Hope so. Sean, are we criminals now?
Oh, you've been criminals this whole time. But I'll say no.
No way. We did exactly what we had to. If the cops catch us, we'll be judged for what we did. That's for sure.
Yeah, I know.
Well, we're almost at the border. Finally.
I like it here, but we'll have to leave soon. I know.
I'm sorry, Inanna.
Sean, I know it's been a long time. Can you tell me the rest of the wolf story?
Oh. Yeah. I can tell you. Been forever since we left off.
Way too long.
Let's see. Oh,
This is
yeah.
bowl haircut girl.
Okay. So, thanks to their mama wolf, the Wolf brothers barely escaped from the coyote cult. She led them to her secret lair, deep in the Red Desert. The Wolf brothers rested for a while, but at some point, they'd have to continue their journey south. They were closer than ever to their father's land, but between them and their destination lied
A mighty fire unicorn.
Fire unicorn.
But she's nice, so they become friends.
Excuse me. Who's telling the story?
You are. But it's my story too. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. Okay then. So what happens next?
They arrive in Mexico, but the country is rampaged by goblins.
Goblin.
Together, the wolves and the unicorn manage to slay them and become heroes. The police forgives them, and all their friends come to Mexico to celebrate.
Yeah. Sounds pretty good, and I know. Let's pack this shit up and head back to town. Gotta clean up our stuff before we leave. This place is too pretty.
Oh, I can draw. We'll draw first. Yeah, apparently there's goblins in Mexico. Who knew?
Ooh, sketching time. Good idea. I'm glad you can still draw after. You know.
Me too, Daniel. But If I can see it in my mind, I can still sketch anything. Almost.
That's so cool. I don't want you to stop drawing. Ever.
Thanks, man.
This is so cool. Hey, can you draw me as a superhero? Like, striking a pose over the canyon.
I can try. Ta-da. Finished.
Let me check it out. Jeez. Do I really look that evil? He looks more like a supervillain.
Alright, pack the
My
sketchbook.
back hurts a little. I'm glad we're sleeping in our bed tonight. Hey, I can help. Just tell me what you want to put in there. I swear Dad had that same book in the garage.
Yeah, I think he did.
Why did he never show it to us?
Maybe it reminded him of Mom too much.
Oh. Yeah. Right.
Oh yeah, E.
Activate flashlight.
On the way.
You just let Daniel pack the whole bag.
I
Be a
hope
lot
we can
faster
go
that
watch the
way.
stars again. Mom said there's a moon eclipse coming up soon.
I'm in. This place is cool. I could just move here. Let's clean up this mess.
Not if it cleans up by itself.
Stop. Daniel.
Can't catch it, huh?
No shit. Now cut it out.
Jeez. You're no fun.
Yo, Captain Can you take these away?
Sure.
And no funny business.
Of course not.
Perfect formation. Well, let's hit the trail, cowboy.
Alright, get along, little doggies.
What are you doing?
Put that thing down.
What the fuck, dude? Don't do that.
What's wrong?
Stop messing with it, man.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, little guy. Don't get eaten by eagles.
Do eagles eat scorpions?
No idea.
Cool. Let's go.
I wish we saw more falling stars. Or any.
I'm stuck on rocks.
That's what you get for taking a piss when the only one fell.
I know. You tried to warn me. At least we got to see Mars. That was so cool Arthur and Stanley let us use the telescope.
Yeah. These guys are real cool.
Oh, Daniel.
Think Joanne will let me help her with her sculpture when we get back?
Hell yeah. You're like the magic assistant.
It's nice to be able to use my power out here.
Don't go that way.
Not hide it.
Yeah. Karen was right. They're all cool with it.
Anyway, what I was saying is,
You're slowpoke and you need to catch up.
You know, I could have done it by myself, right?
Hey, let me be the cool, helpful big brother. Looks like a job for our local super psychic boy.
How'd they
So,
get up here if all those
Maybe
rocks
you
were
can
blocking?
help us get out of here?
I'll try. Step back.
Be super careful.
There you go. I hope it's okay.
Nice, man.
Oh, that's a cute little village. Ooh, only 20 minutes in and we get a title screen. That's fast.
Hey, I'm gonna go see what Joanne is doing.
Go for it. I have to bring back the telescope to Stanley and Arthur. Went to town for weekly supplies. Some pancakes left in the kitchen? Back soon.
So drop off the telescope, get us some pancakes. No?
Daniel, you copy?
Yes, I read you. 10-4.
I have a pancake alert in the kitchen. Repeat. Pancake alert.
Oh, man. Sorry. I was gonna eat with Joanne. Over and out.
10-4. No flying pancakes today.
Can we still have the pancakes?
One thing Claire and Karen have in common. Their love for pancakes. Looks like they all finally found their home.
I want to look at the other picture. There we go.
Karen looks so young and fragile on this picture. Hard times.
And we got poem.
Karen must have been so excited to finally hit New York.
Fly by night, not by fright, into the big city bright. Stop. That cliche never dying in the steel of the buildings, the warp of the street, but no matter what or where I spin, the pull of a million dead poets takes me to dance once again. Go. But this time I get to lead until the next flight. Alright then.
Karen
that.
doesn't even like to leave this place just to go shopping.
Oh, that's Jake.
I'm so glad Jacob and his sister are doing okay.
Okay.
They deserve some peace.
Hola, Sean. Sorry I didn't write to you sooner, but this was the first time I've had a chance to relax after we got out of Haven Point. Thanks to you and your brother. I still can't believe it really happened. So bizarre. Sarah Lee and I do miss our parents, but we're not ready to let them know where we are yet. We will figure it out later. Thanks to my old savings account, I finally got Sarah Lee antibiotics, so she's been feeling better pretty fast. Kids are like superhumans. The most important thing to me is my sister, just like your brother. You're lucky to have each other, and when you both came our way, we were blessed. I'm trying to track down our Humboldt crew, so I'll keep you posted. I hope everybody is okay after that night on the farm. We all deserve a break and a better future. Please let me know when you make it to the other side. You and Daniel got this. Give our little hero a hug. That's our bed. Okay. Ooh, we got a letter from Cassidy.
Didn't realize how much I miss Cassidy's voice. And her songs. And... dude.
Yeah, the other stuff too. You miss the other stuff too. Hola, sexy boy. No more city boy. Jake hooked me up with your P.O. box, so now you can't hide from your old crew anymore. I know you took off from the hospital. I'm glad you're still going down to Mexico. We've all been fugitives on the run, but you and Daniel are the kings of the road. I hope you finally get back home. Of course, I'm not ready to settle yet, so we're all hanging out in Colorado. The idea is trying to get as far away off the west coast as possible. Too many ghosts for now. Hard to believe Finn isn't here to start shit, and we don't miss him for that. But he'll get a few more songs out of me. We all want to remember him for his angels, not his demons. I miss you. I would love to take a road trip out of this shithole, and it would be a great to swim with you again. Swim with you again. So you better let me know when you hit Mexico, Sean. Don't make me track you down. Here, I'll even give you my number, so no excuses. Who can we call, Cassidy?
Gotta keep my eye lube handy.
Eye lube.
Glad I don't need it as much. She changed my diapers, but it feels kind of awkward to be here. Ugh. I wish Karen didn't tell me she got a rattlesnake out of the toilet last week.
No. Oh. Rattlesnake in the toilet. No, thank you.
Man, I'm still not used to this heat out here. Brody's so good at describing painful situations.
Okay, F that noise.
And seeing the good into it.
F that noise is right. Alright, Brody's thing. You can go home again. Last time I saw my mother before this year, I was telling her to leave me the fuck alone. That I was done with this whole bullshit family. My real fam were the strangers I met on the road who became friends, not my family who became strangers. I adopted all the online connections I made around the world and all those wandering souls that I would encounter on my journeys ahead. You would be reading about them right now, except the next time I saw my mother, she was in hospice care at our Utah home, her body light and frail as a web, holding my hand and telling me that she was sorry about everything that kept us apart for most of my adult life. My mom was dying of cancer and she was sorry. So I cried, she cried, my brother cried, we all cried. And all the years of family bullshit blew away to dust. Like that. Finger snap. That was the sound of the rattlesnake. Yeah. The rattlesnake's like, F that noise. I just wasn't mad anymore. I didn't know it would be so easy or so hard. It didn't mean the past didn't happen or that I wasn't responsible in my own way. My brother used to tell me I was a fake liberal because while I was out trying to save the world, he had to take care of Mom and the family estate. Maybe he was right, but I told him that he always had the money to take care of them. God damn, if I was in charge of the finances, I would have given away the family estate and we'd be broke living in a co-op. My brother knows this. Families are just fucking weird. Society tells us to love our parents and siblings simply out of blood and chance, but what if you hate each other? What if you are only linked by random DNA? What if... Whatever, it doesn't matter. I've seen the best and the worst of people everywhere. I roll. You tend to have those extremes at 3 a.m. at an empty gas station or in some desolate freeway. Yes, I've seen strong families bond in hard times. I know there are big siblings out there who always care for their little siblings and vice versa. They help me to understand our fragile filial ecosystem. In her last hours, my brother and I held my mom's thin fingers as she passed on to a place I hope is better than the one she came from. She was at, After she was gone, I found a stash of some old school essays and stories, the only thing I was good at in school. I never knew she kept the stuff or that she even cared. Even if we never understood each other, she must have been a little proud that I went my own way and tried to be a force for good. Mothers know how to make you cry a little bit. Mothers know how to make you cry like a little bitch. The first time tears had burned my eyes in a long time. It felt good. So now I come so now I've come back to a home I once vowed to never return. I don't feel so alienated this time, even if I still am. Like I say too often, there's a difference between being alone and being lonely. Now I have an estate to deal with and more responsibility than I actually want. But I have to see this as karma or destiny or the dharma of the privileged. Don't panic, but I'm maybe taking a break from my life on wheels just to see who or what I can help. Now I have more resources to spread around. I'm sure my brother will approve, insert sarcasm, if we're still talking after all this memorial bonding. Okay, it's not a happy ending, but maybe it's a hopeful one. And speaking of hope, given the sad state of this sad nation, I've been thinking it's time to move outside my comfort zone. Send dispatches from places and people I'm not familiar with, places I can explore to tell new stories from, like Canada or Mexico or The Road Never Ends.
Yeah, I ghosted her. But so glad to see Lila's back.
Maybe we'll get to see Brody in Mexico. That'd be cool. Oh, this is Lila's, I guess, Facebook feed. Alright, can we look at Karen's tabs now? Can we be Snoopy?
Had no clue there was a network of seed pirates.
Seed pirates.
Karen's a real-life hacker. Karen takes on some small pieceworks for a living. Must pay better than poetry.
Alright. Oh, we got more poems.
Karen, she's really good at rewriting her own life.
I am a solo Mobius strip. Just when I reach the end, I go back to the beginning. Reassign myself to new faces, the privilege to escape and rewrite another draft. Goddess laughs at plants, then shows me the page, left unmarked for years. Out of the ghost desert, the seeds return as saplings to reveal their age and power. Now I go back forward, layered with fear and hope, to water the children of the sun.
This one's pretty intense. I think I get it.
Don't believe I would find a soul within or without a church. A miracle was sleep and food and fuck. A day without shit. Not until it was not. Now we run to celestial spires, oh visions of the fake prophet, engulfed in ego and belief. As the burning cross falls on all your cruel angels, I am the bonfire of vanities. So when the dam breaks, we all fled, like glass on a mirage, if I believe. All right.
Whoa. I hope Karen sends this to Claire and Steven.
I know, I'm reading to you a lot today. Hi, Mom and Dad. I've been thinking about this letter for a while, and I know it's been a long, long time coming. So I'm sitting here tonight thinking about the words I should have written 10 years ago. You always used to say everything happens for a reason. I understand why now. There's a reason I feel like I have to reach out to both of you tonight from the desert. I know you've only heard from me once by phone and 6 times by letter for almost a decade. I didn't mean to hurt you, and I was certainly not trying to punish you. Don't laugh, but I just didn't know what to say or write. Poet's block. Just like how you had to block me from your life after I left Esteban. I understand that was how you had to deal with an only child who didn't live up to your expectations. There's no denying that I failed you, but the weight of your aspirations as parents failed me too. You had such a rigid opinion of what I was supposed to be that I just didn't have the opportunity to explore who I actually was. You wanted a daughter to grow up happy, find a good job and a great husband, settle down, have kids, and raise them in faith to continue the cycle of suburbia. I know that you were raised in a different time and culture, so I didn't understand your point of view. Like you didn't understand your wayward daughter. Maybe a bridge too far for us at the time. After Danny was born, you knew I wanted to take some time to figure things out in my head and heart. It didn't make sense to you or Dad, and I get that. But I was so desperate, and only Esteban was willing to give me that time because he saw how unhappy I was. I don't blame you for my decision to leave, and maybe a time out would have led to the same outcome. We never know, and I try not to live in regret. My life has been a roller coaster, and there have been times I long to hear your voices and thoughts. And I know that when I last talked to you in New York to ask for help paying back my debts, you wanted to help. But it was on your condition that I return right back to where I couldn't return. I hate that that was our last conversation. I'm sorry I reached out to you this day. I'm sorry that I broke your hearts. I'm sorry I let you break mine for silencing me for so long. I think we paid our dues, and now I sit in a blue field of crystal stars like the poet I hope I am, writing and waiting for a chance to rebuild an old bridge with my mother and father. I hope we can cross it one more time. Yeah, reading is great when somebody's not interrupting with blurbs 5 million times. Love you, Ari. I'm kidding. What's USB key? What I got? Can I put it in the computer?
Whoa. I should have gone through that flash drive weeks ago.
We have homework? Oh, I can't click on the folders. Rude.
Hey, Dad. Lila always knew how to crack me up. Whoa. I should have gone through that flash drive weeks ago. Whoa.
They go the
I should
same
have
place.
gone through that
All right,
flash
that's
drive
fine.
weeks ago.
Yeah, I don't know if she's here or not, Richie. Daniel's stuff.
Arthur and Stanley probably want their telescope back.
That's great, but where do they live?
Excuse me, water boy. Did you remember to feed the crops?
I never forget. Ask Mom. But no way I could grow stuff like she can. Maybe in Mexico.
Oh yeah. We can grow a lot of stuff there. Dude, we could put red food coloring in the water and turn this into a blood tank.
Yeah, but then everybody would freak out. Plus, you can't do food coloring out here.
Alright.
This part of town is dead this time of year. I should stay around here. Hey, your Captain Spirit drawing was awesome.
Thanks.
Oh, here we go. Stanley and
Wish I
Arthur's
could show
house.
it to Chris. Do you think he can
Morning,
visit us down
Sean.
in Puerto Lobos?
Yep. Let's make it happen.
Yeah. Instead of snowmen, we can make sandcastles.
Morning, guys. Hey, what's up?
Morning, Sean. Join us. Have a seat. Hey, just in time for our special desert brew. And dust-free.
Thanks. So much.
Sean, it's too early to be so awake.
No kidding. Hey, how was your sleepover in the canyon?
Amazing. We watched the sunrise. Daniel loved it too.
That's my favorite view out here. It's like ancient times, but it never gets old.
Unlike us, darling. That canyon will be here long after we're gone. Hope you looked up.
We did. Thanks for hooking us up.
Anytime. Even my daughter Becky loves to stargaze when she visits us.
That's the only way to get Arthur to camp now. Becky is the real astronomer in the family. Wonder where she got this.
From her mom, probably.
Hope you guys get to meet Becky.
Does she come visiting often?
Not as much as I'd want. Can't really blame her. But you know, well, some parts of the year, this place is full of friends and family. Christmas, for example.
So, don't you ever get bored? Being out here is a big change.
We do sometimes. We're in a desert. Oh, I miss the parks, cafes, shopping. But this place is something else.
And we feel safe out here. If you could have seen me as a family man a few years ago, I had everything but nothing. Now I have nothing but everything.
Good morning, secret shout-out person.
Thanks to this one.
After we got together, we both had serious breakdowns. Then we got the hell out of the Bay Area. For the better.
I hear that. I'm just so fucking tired of running. I hope me and Daniel find our own way.
You will. People come here to reset their life. Become the person they want to be. Or used to be. You're smart. You'll figure out your next direction. Right, Gramps?
Speak for yourself, Grandpa. My body might be 59, but I'm 25.
Oh, you keep telling yourself that, buddy.
Uh-huh. I'll remember that on the next hike.
I'm gonna see what Daniel's up to. Thanks for the desert brew. These two remind me of Claire and Steven. In a weird, hippie version. Now that's some real patriots. Huh. You think they picked this up at the gas station?
I hope not. It's too cute. Hey, Sean. What were you doing at Arthur and Stanley's place?
You're a little too young to be stalking me, dude.
You know what? I saw them kissing the other day. Kinda weird.
You know it's actually normal for people in love to kiss, right?
I know. I just mean, they're really cute together. I hope somebody cares about me like that when I get old. Hey, artist, come by Joanne's place. We're making wild sculptures.
Wild sculptures.
Hold up. I'll be over in a minute.
Enjoy your coffee, Richie.
I wish Daniel wasn't the only kid in town.
Oh, look at the weird sculptures.
We helped Joanne set up this giant vacuum with binoculars, as David calls it.
Giant vacuum with binoculars. I kind of see it.
Love the energy out here. With everyone building stuff as they please.
Board games.
Looking at this place, I see that Karen really wanted to get away from. What's up, Joanne?
See for yourself.
Man, check this out.
Okay, Daniel, let's take a little break.
Got it.
That child is something special.
Yeah. I hear this one a lot. Don't worry.
Yeah, I bet. But you have your own talent, Sean. I'm dead serious.
I don't know. It's just doodles and shit. No big deal.
I thought my sculptures were shit, too, compared to all the dope stuff that was being done. But every artist is fucking unique, Sean. We all got something to bring to the world.
Except I don't see myself as an artist. It's more like therapy.
Whatever works. I just want you to think about it. Don't be so hard on yourself. or your drawings. Listen, if you want to be an artist, you will be. It's not always easy, but in the end, it's pretty fucking cool. Speaking of, do you mind giving me a hand here?
Oh, I don't know if I can.
Yes, you can. I just need your input, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Sure. Why not?
Ah, there you go. Now, go stand over there. Daniel, you ready to start again?
Oh, yes. Hold on.
So, for my next trick, I'd love to see if you can connect these three pieces. I've made a model of what I have in mind here, but go ahead and be the artist. And we don't need a crane to lift this stuff. Daniel can snap these together like block toys.
Hell yeah. Let's do this.
All right. Arm, head, belly. All right, let's move the belly first.
Okay, Daniel. Can you slam dunk the earth ball onto the base?
Watch.
Be careful, Daniel. Don't want you to get hurt.
Oh, you should totally do like the model, but with the spider on top.
Now, let's throw on that spider.
Watch this.
Now, let's move Mr. Pancake's head onto the pedestal.
Sweet.
Mr. Pancake's head.
I feel like we're almost done.
Well, I think this is it. Looks good to me.
Only if the muse approves.
Not what I had in mind, but it's still cool.
You did a great job, Enano.
Well, Sean, Daniel, I think art might be in your family DNA. There's no escape. I think we're done for the day. Thank you so much for your help.
Okay.
That was kind of fun.
That was fun. Joanne is so chill about her art. That's what makes her talented.
I bet you would like Minecraft. It's kind of like this.
Yeah, I've read about it. It's a video game, right?
Yes.
The video
And
game
you
is
can build
talking about
whatever
video
you
games.
want.
You have to show me that.
Dude, remember when you totally fell asleep during that Bollywood flick?
Because it was so lame after those cool cartoons.
Whatever. You missed Priya and Stanley teaching me how to dance.
No, I didn't. You can't dance, dude.
David's trailer.
David always wants to help. But he's tough to figure out.
Super Wolf to El Diaz Blow Loco. Copy. I hid something super cool for you to find. Will you accept this quest to find my secret treasure?
Ooh, how meta rolls as
10-4.
Hi, Mel.
Okay. You're on, Enano. If I can find you in a forest, I can find anything.
Yes. Thanks, Sean. Listen carefully.
No, we don't.
You must find the two items that will reveal where the treasure is.
Deal.
So for the first item is near the place with many wings that cannot fly. That's it.
That's your clue?
You can do it, big brother.
The many
Hey,
wings that
and
cannot
don't bother
fly.
checking Mom's trailer. It's outside.
It's so cool that people want to give a second life to their stuff.
You're way out there, dude. Warm?
Yeah, Jimmy Buffett died today. Or yesterday, I guess. Yeah, us here in Cincinnati, we're big parrot heads, or whatever they say. I never got it. Although I do enjoy me some margaritas and some
You're
cheeseburgers.
warming up.
Yeah, 76.
Not too far.
Oh, it's Daniel's drawing.
Way cold.
Way cold. Yeah, you can't drink silly carbs.
Getting closer.
Closer. Oh, birdhouse.
Look at that. I thought there was only vultures in the desert.
Oh, it's the alcohol? Okay.
You're in the middle zone. You're warming up.
I'm warming up.
Not too far. Way cold.
These guys are like social directors here. They still love to party.
Now you're totally frozen.
Well, how can it be warm and frozen in the same spot, dude?
Way cold. You're way out there, dude. You're in the middle zone. It burns.
It burns?
Just grab it. You're here.
Where? Where am I?
You were so close. Go back. Now you're totally frozen.
What is he doing? Is it the ball?
You're warm.
I cannot interact with the ball.
Oh man, you're right there. Just look around.
I am looking around. I got nothing.
Now that's some real patriots. Yo, can you give me that last hint?
Are you serious? The item is under the building that will blow you down.
Oh, the windmill.
It's close, Sean.
Hidden clue.
Ahoy, matey. I found a map of a way.
Yeah. Don't lose it because you'll need it to match up with the other part.
Got it.
Now, for the second item, you'll need to find something that eats the sun.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Something that eats the sun? Oh, the solar panels. Those were over here.
Not too far. You're in the middle zone. Getting warm? You're warming up.
Pretty smart.
Rabbits!
You're never gonna
here.
run out of sun in the desert.
Alright.
It's Buns!
Oh, there's my clue.
Oh man, you're right there. Just look around.
Just shut up so I can pick up the clue. Alright. That's my map. It's in with the cars. The big pile of cars. Okay.
Found it. Nice. And it's a tracing paper sheet with a red cross.
Yeah. And now just match it up to the other paper. Then the treasure is yours, Captain Diaz.
Ahoy, matey. I think I have the whole treasure map.
Aye, Captain. Now you just gotta dig your way to the treasure. Hope you know where to go.
That's a cool-ass map you drew, dude.
Thanks. Chris told me everything about treasure hunting. It's close, Sean. Oh man, you're right there. Just look around. You were so close. Go back.
I'm working on it.
You're warm.
Oh, junk.
Dude, you're on fire. It's
This
back.
place is the ultimate playground for Daniel.
Yeah, it's right by the truck.
You're in the middle zone.
On the other side of the truck, maybe?
It's close, Sean. You're warm.
This is the world's worst game of hide and seek.
Just grab it. You're here.
Apparently not.
You're warm. Oh man, you're right there.
Oh, there it is.
Just look around.
Ooh, looks like something's buried here. Yes, I think I have found the hidden treasure.
Yeah, I knew you could do it. I found this under an old trailer. Looks like gold, right?
I'm not a prospector, but it looks like the real deal.
Score! You know what time it is. Victory! Dance time! Come on, dance!
Victory dance, apparently.
Yeah!
You asked for it.
Alright. Now what?
Oh, I think you're spotting Mom's truck coming back. Yes, 100% her.
Gotcha. We'll help her out with the groceries. Karen did help us a lot since she found me and Daniel. Better late than never.
I'm here and ready to help with groceries.
I'll let him know we're back. Gotta empty that truck.
no matter what happened before.
You're right here, woman.
Hey. Glad
That
to see
counts.
you survived the night in the desert.
Hey, good morning.
Howdy, Sean.
Hey, what's up? How was the town trip?
Hate these trips. People look at us as if we're aliens. Here come the sand people.
The deserters have returned with offerings from Das Kapital.
Jolie! Ah, I missed you. Next time, you're coming with us.
We'll see.
Looking good. What's your secret?
Defying death on a daily basis. And hydrating.
Oh, right. Can't forget your goodies.
Hey, thanks, Angel.
Here,
Ah, you're the man, Karen. Catch you later.
take care. Hey, so how did you guys like your night in the canyon?
It was amazing. So many stars. So quiet. Good call, Karen.
I knew you'd like it. Stargazer. Glad you got to see that.
Welcome back,
Mom.
Richie.
How was the town?
Town life always sucks. But we got something for you. Think fast.
Whoa, yes! Thanks, David.
You want to play catch, Danny boy?
Totally. Me and Dad always used to play, but I'm way better now.
No matter what he's been through, he'd just be a kid and play.
Yep. Daniel hasn't been like this in forever. You've all been a good influence on him.
About time you boys went camping. Hope Daniel didn't get scared by all the critters.
Yeah, not anymore. He's seen a lot worse. And that made him tougher. And he can defend himself.
You're right. And he does like to show off. Maybe too much. You boys have been here over a month, and I still can't get over Daniel's skills.
Me neither. But I never figured it out, so I don't try anymore.
Well, take it from an old soldier. But you trained him well. He's a good kid.
Thanks. I tried my best.
I guess it's reassuring. But what do I know? Never met someone with a superpower before.
I try to be a good influence. Not always easy, but he listens to me. I don't know if I did right. Guess you never really know.
Listen, raising a kid is the toughest job in the world. Trust me. Combat was easier.
Oh, you didn't tell me you had kids. How many?
None. I was a stepdad. Or, in her case, a step douche. I'm divorced now. But I never had the chance to do the right thing for my stepdaughter. Before she died.
Wait.
We were like oil and water, and she was always starting shit.
Guess that's hard for a kid to get a new father.
Especially one like me. I just had no clue how to deal with her. Wish I did. Anyway, you can't go back.
Nope. Thanks for talking, David.
Better start my delivery now. Found some weird snacks in town. Arthur's gonna freak.
Is David Chloe's
Catch you
stepdad?
later, Sean.
Because I did kill Chloe in my
Okay,
playthrough of the first
time
game.
out. Oh my god, I'm gonna melt.
That was awesome, Mom.
Now I know why they don't play baseball in the desert.
You throw way better than Sean.
We're not done out here yet. Let's get this food inside before it melts.
No problem. She is so cool. You think?
Joanne is
You know
so
scary
cool.
groceries I can pull in
Stanley's
person.
so cool. The heat is so cool. You're way too easy, bro.
Whatever. Can't help it if I like Ted.
According to Google, Onion. Thank you, Mel.
Just be you and I know. I'm just saying. Don't get too cozy here. This is a rest stop.
I know.
So that's probably also why it asked at the very beginning of the game whether I chose to sacrifice Acadia Bay or not, because that affects that scene.
Hope my crops will make it.
This is such a
New
weird
statue?
fucking place.
That woman is
But that's what's
amazing.
cool about it.
I have to admit, I do miss that Pacific Northwest weather. Sometimes.
Yeah, I bet.
You've been here over a month now. What do you think of our little oasis?
Everybody's very cool and way different. Can't even believe nobody's freaking out about Daniel's power.
Well, Sean, it's still hard for me to wrap my head around it. But people here are not gonna get in your space. They have their own past, too. That's why people come here, from all over the country. For their own reasons. Not perfect, but it works.
It is so peaceful out here. Guess that's what everybody's really looking for. Peace.
You're probably right. Yes, I still feel like we're really privileged out here. There's bad shit going on in this desert.
Yeah. I don't think you can ever really get away from everything.
You can't escape reality. Even here. We just live slightly apart from it.
She does kind of look like Titus from Final Fantasy X. I agree with you there. And now I can't unsee that.
So... how did you end up here? This place is not on the map.
Like most of us, I was first brought here by someone. Maggie. After I failed to make it in New York, I was lucky enough to meet her down in Florida. She's had a tough
We just
life.
need to hear her laugh.
This place was her getaway. She's long gone now, but her name is still written all over this place.
Well, thanks for bringing us here.
Oh, Sean. I'm glad I was able to help you. By the way, can you grab your brother so we can all talk?
Is everything okay?
Yeah, I just thought we could spend this day together. Just the three of us.
Uh-oh.
Big brother to Superwolf? We need you at Karen's trailer. Copy?
Sure. I mean, 10-4.
Yeah, I can't unsee that now.
Hola.
Hola, compadre. How about a trek around the canyon today? You in?
Totally.
Let's pack then.
Okay, nighttime. Time to take a nap.
We should have camped near that little creek. It was so perfect.
Thanks, Mel.
Nah. You'll need a good night's sleep after all this. And the car's just half a mile down the path.
This place makes for a pretty cool bedroom, though.
Man, I'm beat.
Oh, sorry. Just got one last thing to show you guys.
I can't get enough of this place.
Come on, Daniel. Give me your hand.
Slow down, Mom. You walk too fast.
More walk, less talk. Then you'll pass me up. Guys, check this out. Now this is nature's art.
It's so big and pretty.
And so quiet. Except for the birds of prey. Shh.
I know somebody has to fill the void.
Serious?
If we're lucky. Yeah.
Oh, oh.
Uh-oh. I hear a wolf. Better be careful of hunters out here.
The Wolf Brothers can't be trapped.
She is solo with
Help
tiny
us.
humans today. This is correct.
You must hike all the time, Mom.
There's not a lot to do, but it's enough for me. Good thing Joanne likes to come with me.
Oh, I bet she would be fun to go hiking with.
Well, not when I go too fast. She's all about the journey. We usually find a good pace. Usually.
Joanne is like Sean. They make art, so they stop to look at stuff. You're way more like me. Fast.
Yeah, I am like you, Daniel. So let's hurry up.
Means you probably don't have to worry about her showing up to watch you drill your way through Resident Evil baby mode. Thought you were starting with Zelda.
I love to come here to
change
get
your mind?
away from... away.
I bet.
It's the best spot.
Let's sit down. So, hey, I do appreciate that you guys stuck around this long. Thank you.
It was good to get to know you better. See your life.
This place is pretty cool. It's like Ferry Road, but nicer. I got to learn about living in a desert, hiking canyons, counting stars.
You're a natural-born explorer. It's hard to believe you two are actually out here with me. I was lucky we had this chance. Just know I love both of you so much, and I'm proud of who you are. And where you're going.
In other words, leave my camp.
Karen. Be honest. Do you think we'll make it to Mexico?
You made it this far. Going through hell. I hope so, Sean. You both deserve it. But I have to be upfront with both of you. What happened in Haven Point is catching up on us.
Huh? What do you mean?
When we were in town, we saw some stories in the papers. The feds are definitely tracking us down in the region.
Shit.
And they'll find us.
Well... figures. This couldn't last forever.
So... this is it?
See you, Nana. We'll leave tomorrow.
Can you hand me that bag, Sean? That's why I brought you back here. I made these for the 4th of July, but this is better.
Oh! I love those things!
Nothing announces your location
Whoa,
better than
awesome.
fireworks.
Cool. Let's light up the sky.
Those are pretty cool, though. We have our Rapunzel moment. You need Zelda for Sundays since Paper Mario will play for Super Nintendo when you start before. That's fair. You have 3 games to get through. You don't know how long the Call of Cthulhu City will take. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, let's hit the road, Jack.
Are you guys all set up to leave?
No. Such we have to leave again. I think I'm kind of scared.
Oh, honey.
How far is the border?
Not that far. Maybe a 5 or 6 hours drive. It won't be easy crossing that border. So I'm gonna give you a head start from the police.
Wait, how?
What's your plan?
The cops are after me too, for what happened in Nevada. So they can catch me instead of you. Fair trade.
Mom, you'll go to jail for helping us.
It's not about me right now. We need to get your asses to Puerto Lobos.
Thank you. So much, Karen.
I knew what I was doing when I came to Haven Point looking for your brother. I felt it was the right thing to do. And I feel the same today. I tried to live by my own rules, no matter what. I don't expect you boys to be like me. But try to stay true to yourselves. This is your life. Don't let anybody get in the way.
Fuck the rules. We'll do whatever we can to survive. That's fair.
Yes, it is. You took care of Daniel all the way from Seattle to Arizona. Nobody could ask for a better brother. Or son. Okay. This is the last roundup.
Wait, let me say bye to Joanne.
All right. I'm gonna go do one last checkup on the truck before you hit it. And don't forget what we talked about. It's your life, Sean. You should go see David. He has something for you.
Okay.
Alright, let's go see David.
Sean.
Hey. Aaron said you wanted to see me?
Yeah, but go grab that police scanner inside first. I gotta put these new plates on the car.
Sure. I'm on it.
I'll join you when I'm done.
Alright.
I feel you, David.
Always writing to Joyce. Dear Joyce, great to get your postcard. You sure get around now. Hope you're seeing the world like you wanted. I know our lives are so different now. I like to think, but I hope we can. Everything is so different now, and I hope one day we can just have a beer and shoot the shit like before.
That's right. I never saw David even drink a beer. Weird. Didn't know David was so punk rock. Didn't think he'd be the type of guy to get custom plates. What's David doing with that? Creepy dude.
Nathan Prescott.
Must be his ex-wife. He's changed so much since this. And not for the best.
Well, there. Had Google not helped us, that would have confirmed that that's Chloe.
Okay. How does this thing work? Okay. Only gotta search between 140 and 160.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
This place has too many adults.
1, 2, 3.
But I'm gonna miss it.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three.
Wonder where David got this police scanner.
1, 2, 3.
Us, yes, us. Because you definitely remember Life is Strange.
Alex? Jonas? Hey, Alex? Guys, do you copy? Come on, pick up. Please.
Clearly that was not the channel I was supposed to find.
Doesn't sound like cops.
Hoax. Go on, sir. All I was saying is, now you have these eco-terrorists trying to shut down our way of life. Just to punish us. You can't even look at a tree anymore without getting some fine or new regulation. If the earth is getting so damn hot, I mean, why is there snow?
I applaud you, sir, for not buying into the climate propaganda. You all know I have
It
spent
would be weird to be back on the road with Daniel. After all this time in a community.
Another hit from the backwoods on Dusty Rocks FM.
Dusty Rocks FM.
Don't think so. Keep scanning.
Maybe so climate change. Apparently. Who knows? Come on. On the road again.
Listening. We've got reports of a...
Wait, is this it?
Sam's? Shit. Again? 10-4.
Now we can spy on the cops all the way to Mexico.
Copy that.
Thanks, David. You big rebel.
Got it. Okay.
And your mom's car is all ready to roll. Did you get the police scanner?
Yep. And I found the police frequency.
How about that? Good job. Now, you'll always want to know what they're up to. No surprises on your way to the border. All right. This is the fastest route. When you get there, cross between these two stations. Now, you have to exit the main road and drive through the desert for a while. But Karen's car should be okay. You got all that?
Sure. Think so.
Sean, you have to know. The police are on your ass. You only get one chance here. I'm not trying to be a dick. Just honest.
I know, David. Thanks.
Here. Have a seat.
All this talking and having a seat. We need to get on the road,
I
people.
don't mean to order you around. Bad habits die hard. And yes, I was suspicious when Karen showed up with you two. But after watching you and your little brother for a while, I think I get what you're going through. Your experience forms you as a person. And I imagine all the shit you've seen and how it's changed you.
Pretty much.
Not comparing myself, but I had to go through my own hell. In war and at home. I didn't know how to deal with emotions or other people.
Are you talking about your stepdaughter?
Yeah. Some rich fucking kid shot her at school, where I was supposed to protect her. Me and her hated each other on sight. But once I lost her, everything became clear. How selfish and stupid I'd been. I should have listened to Chloe, instead of being a bully. All of my fuck-ups are crystal clear now. But I'm not gonna fuck this up. Sean, I'm gonna do everything I can to help you get out of here. That's my duty now. But I want to be straight up with you, okay?
Yeah. Of course.
I know you guys got screwed. That you think nobody will ever believe you. But the truth is on your side. You and Daniel can't just hide out forever. Is that how you see yourself in 10 years? If you step up and face the law, you can be free.
Can we, though?
Sooner than later.
We've come too far now. We just want a new life. That's it.
I understand. I do. I'm trying to be the adult. You're too young to be dealing with all this. And Daniel is growing up fast. Too fast.
That's what I'm worried about.
You made it here. So, I know you're on the right path. Oh. Sorry. I really have to take this.
Who gets cell phone service out in the middle of the desert?
Hey, Joyce. Right on time. Yeah, I'm good. Finally done setting up those solar panels.
Anyway.
Okay, old gal. Let's check you out one last time.
Hey.
Oh.
Need any help?
Just checking out the levels and cleaning up the filters.
So... do you think your truck will make it all the way to the border?
Oh, it will. It's never failed me before. How long have you been driving for?
Not long enough. Dad taught me, but... I always had other plans. We didn't go cruising too much.
Esteban was obsessed with his engines. That doesn't mean you had to be too.
Yeah. He only wanted me to find my own way. Whatever that was. Wish I had more time.
Listen, Esteban loved you and Daniel for exactly who you are. He would be proud that you're going back to his homeland today.
Did you guys ever go to Mexico together?
We talked about going, but never did. He said growing up there was hard, but he loved it.
I don't know anything about Mexico. It's scary.
Sean, you're carrying the weight of 2 people on your shoulders now. It's okay to be nervous.
I'm just tired of running. Of causing trouble everywhere we go.
Daniel's power is overwhelming, and we don't know where it comes from. But you do know your brother. You'll be there for each other.
I just want to get this shit over with. So we can start over. If we can.
Your brother sure isn't a little kid anymore. He had to grow up too fast. He wants to be equals, and you guys are gonna have to work together. He may even help you make it.
Maybe you're right.
You'll figure it out, like you always do. Okay. Better get back to my tune-up.
All right. I'll make one last round before leaving.
Alright, I think we can leave now.
Daniel, do you copy?
Thanks, Richie.
It's time to wrap it up.
Be right there. Over.
So, did you get to say goodbye to Away?
Yeah. Kinda sad.
I know.
Are we leaving yet?
We have to, and I know.
Come here.
Mom, I'm gonna miss you.
I'll miss you too, Danny. It was amazing to spend this time with you. I'm so damn proud of you both and what you're gonna do with your life. And if you ever need me, I'm just around the corner.
Okay, Mom. Thank you.
Well, Sean, this is it.
Oh, give her a hug. Come on.
Thanks, Mom. for being there.
Thanks for letting me, son.
I don't know why that was such a major choice, but there it was.
Let's hit the road.
Take care, boys.
Stay safe.
Bye, buddy.
This hurts.
Bye, everybody!
Except for you to dump to Mary Payne. And probably. Let's face it, Payne's the better choice. Yeah. Her being whole not being a dream thing kind of helps. She would have some masculine energy in the relationship. Yeah.
Hey. Is something wrong? We're almost there, okay? That's the last time I have to say that.
I don't care about that.
So... what's the problem?
What are we gonna do in Puerto Lobos? We don't know anybody. We're like strangers. How long can we live there?
As long as we want. We have a house there. That's what Dad wanted, and I know.
So, what are we gonna do for money and stuff?
Good job.
I get a job, man. It won't be hard. You can probably go to school.
Dude, I can't even speak Spanish. How can I make friends or do anything if I can't talk?
I'll teach you, man.
You think so? That's cool.
You fit in everywhere we go. And we'll get to hang out too.
Well, that sounds okay. I guess.
Daniel, I get scared too, you know? But we'll be fine.
Okay. I trust you.
You trust Sean? I mean, I trust that Sean's gonna do his best, but he'll probably screw it up at some point. We can't have this whole episode with no conflict. Something's going to happen. Okay, don't let the kid drive with his powers. He's not old enough, for one. And two, that just is not safe. Right, things have to happen. I'm adorable? Things have to happen because I'm adorable? Cheers. Hey, we found a wall.
That looks so big.
Maybe someday when I'm older, I'll
Dude,
play Daily Premonition to see how long
It's
it
just a
goes without
giant
nothing happening.
fence. Except it won't keep us in.
All units be advised. After the raid on the way, there was no sign of Sean and Daniel Diaz. We believe they left within the past few hours. The two brothers are still considered armed and
Or
dangerous.
armed?
Proceed with caution. At this time, only the mother of the fugitives has been arrested.
Oh no. Sean, why would they arrest Mom? Why?
So they can give her shit. But she didn't do anything. The cops will have to let her go.
I hope so.
This shit lasts until Puerto Lobos. Unless our car breaks down in the desert.
Hey. Sean,
Yep.
why would they build this?
Well, you know, it's a border, man.
Is there a wall like this up north?
Nah, not really.
So, why did they build one here?
I don't know, Daniel.
That sucks. Is Dad's house in Mexico going to be totally trash, or what?
I'm sure it is. Whatever. That's a good project for us, right?
I know.
I can ask him
It's
to
gonna be
destroy
super
the
easy with
wall.
my power.
That doesn't seem safe. Your duck stain. Wait, should I ask him to destroy the wall?
Shit. I didn't think there'd be more than a barbed wire fence out here. This is the opposite of Seattle.
Go for it.
We're at the end of America.
I'm just curious if I have the option to, like, drive my car more. But destroying the wall looks like the only option. No. Nothing. Alright. Tear down the wall. Alright. Oh boy. I'm sure this will end well. Yep, car doesn't exist anymore. Nope. Rest of the way on foot.
So, here we are, Daniel. The end of the road.
Finally. Let's get out of here.
End of the road.
Yeah. Take it easy. You can do it.
Dude, it's hard. I can't.
It's alright. Take your time. Stay focused.
I feel like this is drawing a lot of unwanted attention. Guess Daniel just floating over the wall. I mean, maybe he can't, like, float while he's doing... I don't know.
Almost there.
Video game logic. Woo!
You're right, Super Wolf?
Super Wolf.
Almost.
It's okay. It's okay. Just breathe. Shh. Breathe.
We did it!
We fucked that shit up.
Yes!
Well, let's go.
It's all thanks to you.
It's gonna be alright now. We've done the hardest part.
Thanks for taking me down here, Sean.
Nah. We did it together, man.
Yes, Jill is the
Come on.
master of unlocking.
Let's go back to the car.
Jill would have been like,
Man.
I got this.
I cannot wait to go swimming in the ocean. That would be cool if we could just walk to the beach. It'll be
What?
Daniel!
What the? Where'd that come from?
Daniel! Talk to me!
It was just his shoulder, but where did that come from?
No.
Who's
No
sniping
way,
us?
Not now. Daniel! Hey! Who are you? Did you shoot my brother? Hey,
Wait, we're going into Mexico,
Oh,
not
shit,
coming.
Madison.
Uh,
I told you it was a fucking kid.
Get off of me! Get off of me!
Well,
Daniel!
is he?
He's my brother!
He's okay. Bullet just grazed
Let me
him.
go!
Do not move if you want to keep that arm. Comprende? Keep an eye on the wall. These fuckers blew it up so their friends can cross.
Daniel!
So what's the plan, huh? I bet there's a dozen more coming through, right?
No! We're leaving! Going to Mexico, I swear!
Wait. You're trying to break into Mexico. That's fucking funny.
We're Americans! Americans, damn it!
No, it's not legal to blow up walls. That's called terrorism. You get it?
Listen, it's a long story, but we really are trying to get out of here.
You can fucking skateboard across the border 10 miles away. So tell me the plan. Don't fuck with us, kid.
I didn't
You're
get to
the
make a
only ones
choice.
around.
Looks like no one's coming for now.
Anyway, don't waste your energy. I bet the Border Patrol has a big plan for you, mister.
Madison, come on. We have to deal with this kid.
No,
Still bleeding.
don't touch him. Get off.
Don't move.
What the fuck? Get it off! Stop! Get it off!
Jesus! What the fuck is going on?
Where's Spencer?
He's off duty today. Why?
Listen, we have a deal. He knows.
Yeah, I heard about this crap. Not happening anymore.
Come on, Maddie. Do what the officer says.
Fuck! How old is he?
He's all right, officer. Don't worry.
Shut it! You're both coming with me to the station.
What? Are you kidding? What? They're illegals.
Fuck's sake! What'd I say? Okay.
Take a breath. You okay now?
Daniel!
What? I'm sorry, are you Sean? Sean Diaz?
Uh-oh.
You're under arrest.
Oh, all right. That took a turn. We're in Arizona, 6 a.m. on the 4th of July, of course.
God damn it.
God damn it, yes. It's almost melodramatic enough to be a David Cage game. Well, you know. We had to have some drama.
Don't look at me.
¿Estás bien? Sí. Yo soy Diego. Mi esposa Carla. Y este frijolito de aquí es Ángel.
Oh, Ángela.
Encantado. Soy Sean. ¿Cómo te sientes, hijo? ¿Han visto un niño de 10 años? Es mi hermanito. Nos separaron cerca del muro. Está herido.
Lo llevaron a la enfermería. Si fuera grave, una ambulancia ya habría venido a buscarlo. Si lo dejaron aquí, quiere decir que está bien.
Tranquilo, amigo. Aquí no hacen daño a los niños.
Alright.
Hope that Campbell's almost done with the paperwork. Then we're out and we're not coming back.
Ugh, this place is fucking gross.
What the hell is wrong with these
It's a
people?
good internment camp, right? Mm-hmm.
No way I can break through that door without Daniel's help. This guy must be trained not to listen to anything we say. Excuse me. Do you know where my brother is? He's just a kid. Hello? Hello? Ah, got it. Okay. Thank you. Pendejo. Thanks. I'll remember that.
Get high on life. Alcohol, nicotine, and cannabis are not your friends. Nothing can replace the euphoria of a healthy body and real friendships. Reach out for help today.
Jeez. Wonder how many people have been locked up in here. ¿Saben cuánto tiempo nos van a dejar aquí?
No.
Esta es la primera vez que intentan cruzar. Me acuerdo de nuestra primera vez. Casi morimos de sed en el desierto. No somos ilegales. Nacimos aquí. Intentamos llegar a México.
Pues ustedes van a ser ilegales en México. Cuestión de perspectiva.
Es la tercera vez que intentamos cruzar la frontera. ¿Por qué necesitan cruzar tan desesperadamente? Por las mismas razones que todos. No podemos soportar la inseguridad ni la miseria.
En México, la violencia tiene muchas formas. No se puede vivir así.
Cuando mi hermano fue secuestrado y asesinado por una pandilla, nos fuimos. Si hubiésemos podido quedarnos, nos habríamos quedado en nuestro pueblo, pero queremos darle una vida
una vida mejor a nuestro hijo o hija.
Es lo que hizo mi papá. Se fue de México cuando murieron sus padres. Para ganarse la vida. Pero yo sé que extrañaba su pueblo natal.
Por supuesto. Pero seguro que tuvo sus razones para irse. Como nosotros.
No quiero desanimarte, amigo. Pero lo de México no va a ser fácil para ustedes. Es un país magnífico. Y me cuesta muchísimo dejarlo, pero allá va a ser muy complicado cumplir tus sueños.
Ya no tengo sueños aquí.
Sean, has vivido en este país toda tu vida con un padre mexicano. Y ahora los tiempos han cambiado. ¿Cómo crees que va a ser todo en el futuro?
Los tiempos cambian. Pero la gente también. En el camino encontré muchos aliados. Ojalá haya menos personas intolerantes en el futuro.
Ojalá.
Cuando eres extranjero, tienes que trabajar aún más duro para arreglártelas. Así funciona.
Oh, shit. Enough now. It's America. We speak English. We're just talking. No, the problem is you people breaking into my country.
We come here to work, not steal or live at your home.
Diego.
No, I am so fucking tired. You only come here to cause trouble. And we have to pay for your welfare. You all want a free ride, and that makes me sick.
Come on. Stop causing trouble.
Now, excuse me, but I didn't blow up a fucking wall. I'm not a terrorist.
We only want work and in peace.
Yes. An honest job and the ability to raise our child in a safe country. That's all we're looking for.
That's what you people always say. But the facts speak for themselves.
My dad was an immigrant, and he worked his ass off, raised a family, and made a business.
Yeah, and his son ended up in jail. What a role model. Thanks for proving my point.
Damn right, baby girl.
You hunt us like animals.
I don't think I have a choice. I want the safest country for my children.
See? You love your family like us. We don't go walking hundreds of miles in the desert and risking everything for no reason. We do it for our child. A mother must understand.
No, you and your unborn parasite have nothing in common with me and my family.
What?
Maddie.
What'd you say?
Oh, see? There you go.
Siéntate, Diego. Solo vas a empeorar las cosas para ustedes.
Tienes razón, amor. No vale la pena.
Whether you people like it or not, we're not gonna give you a break.
You're in jail too, loser.
Why are we stuck down here with them? You know us. We're helping you, goddammit!
Hey, you have the right to remain silent, so fucking use it, okay?
All right.
Diaz, you're up.
How's my brother?
Don't worry about him. Now turn around. Hands behind your back. Okay? Let's move it. All right. Sit down.
Where's my brother?
He's doing fine for a kid who got grazed by a bullet. Lost some blood.
I'll
But
take FBI
he's
lady
tough.
for 500, Alex.
They're taking
right?
care of him at the infirmary. You want coffee?
Okay.
Good. Be right back.
Fuck. What did they do with Daniel? I hope he's alright. Great. Now I can put on a fucking show. Shit. Is it morning already? How am I gonna get myself out of this mess? No point in getting these off. There are cops everywhere.
I mean, I can try to break them.
Of course not.
Good job then. You went to jail.
I think I hear the FBI lady now.
So tired of all this shit. When will we get a break?
Nothing else to look at in here.
You understand? Why am I in here? Hey!
Oh wait, no, that's not FBI lady. That's crazy lady in the next cell. Because I just heard her say, "Why am I in here?"
I'm a sovereign citizen. Open up. Hey!
What are you battling about now? Do you ever just not yell? It's been a long fucking night. We're all sick of your shit. If I have to come back here again, you're going to solitary. Got it?
There you go.
Yeah, she was. Right?
Looks like you need it.
Thanks.
All right. Let's see. Okay. Damn. Seriously?
Yeah. Coffee's gonna make me feel so much better.
Oh yeah, she did have the gun,
Daniel
didn't she?
doesn't freak out in here.
Jeez. That's quite a crime spree. It's hard to believe what kids can do nowadays. Killing that officer in Seattle, assaulting a gas station clerk, caught in another weird explosion at a pot farm in California. Then you join a religious commune in Nevada, which ends up burnt to the ground. And we're not even halfway down the list. One of those things you could get away with, but not all that.
But we're not illegal aliens.
It sounds crazy, but I can explain.
Explain it to Agent Flores.
There's our FBI agent.
She's on her way now. She spoke to your mother, who took responsibility for the church fire.
She says a lot. Who cares? You don't have any proof. Don't drag her into this, okay? She's a good person.
Hey, it's not up to me, kid. Listen, I feel sorry for you. I really do. But denying what you did will only make things worse.
I did what I had to do. I needed to protect my brother.
I know, son. But running away from trouble is never a good solution. You know, I read the report. You claim that Officer Matthews' death was an accident, so why didn't you wait for the police?
I panicked, okay? Then it was too late. We were already criminals.
Well, it's no reason to make things worse by running away, kid. Good news is, your brother's too young to be prosecuted. He'll end up with your grandparents, if they want him. But you're facing a shitload of years between bars. At least he'll get a life.
Uh-oh.
What I don't get is how two kids can destroy so much stuff. I mean,
Daniel's
anywhere you
awake,
went,
yes.
something blew up. Seriously. How?
Those were just random accidents. Yeah, it's crazy, but it just happens around us. Can't explain it.
Uh-huh. Listen. Once is an accident. Twice is luck. 3 times is enemy action. Whoa! What is that?
Sir? I don't think you should...
Keep your ass in that seat.
Sean!
You okay? How do you feel?
I'm okay. Just a little headache. Hold on. Dude, we gotta go.
Hold up.
Is he okay? I wanted to rescue you, but I had to use my power. I didn't want to hurt him.
He's okay. Don't worry.
Alright, let's run.
Come on, we gotta go.
Get us out of here!
Pues Carla, estoy aquí.
Sean,
Can we help the
who are
couple?
these people?
Well, Carla and Diego. They came all the way from Mexico. And got thrown in jail for it. As for the others, they're the ones who tried to shoot you.
What? They got locked up?
Okay, hands up.
Shit!
Don't shoot! Hands up! Do not move!
Wait!
Sean?
Stay back, Daniel. Let me think.
Sean, what do I do?
Quick. Gotta find something to stop them. The muck, dude.
Fuck! They're dangerous! Be careful! We will shoot if we need
The chair.
to. Understand? Fuck! Okay, what the fuck? Do not move! Don't do anything stupid, kid! This...
Throw that locker.
I didn't want to hurt anybody anymore.
You saved us. You had no choice. Now, let's bail.
Sean, I think our things are in there.
Hey!
Step
What did you do?
back.
You fucking murderer!
Nice. Don't move. I'll be right back.
Okay, but be quick.
Can we get the kid a new shirt?
Bet it belongs to one of these trigger-happy people. They must really feel threatened to put so much effort into this. Look at that. Crime Central.
Alright, let's go.
Come on, Sean. We gotta go.
We would be so dead if we didn't have Daniel's power. Take it out, Daniel. Time to go.
Hurry, Sean. Drive.
We're going, we're going!
Whew.
3,500 feet, let's do this.
Nobody is chasing us.
Not yet.
Emergency! This is an all-points bulletin for every unit in the area. 2 prisoners, both teenagers, have escaped using violent force from the El Rey police station. They are considered armed and dangerous. Repeat.
Are we still going to Mexico?
Yeah. We got nowhere else to go.
Sean, it's the 4th of July. Our first one without Dad.
You're right.
Remember how he was so into fireworks every year? He always made us go too early so we could get a good spot.
I know. He was so corny. He said he was proud to live in his country.
Are we gonna make it this time?
Shit.
I'm gonna go with probably not.
Sean, what are we gonna do?
Sean! Sean Diaz! It's over! Don't make this worse! Get out of the car!
Jump it.
Raise your hands above your head! Do exactly what I say!
You know that day? In Seattle? The day Dad was shot? I think about it every day. And I would give anything to change what happened. But I can't. I'm sorry for my mistakes. I tried my best.
Yes, it is.
I swear.
Sean.
I'm so proud of you, and I know, just like Dad would be. We both learned a lot together, but you can make your own rules now. If we surrender, they will separate us, Daniel. And if that happens, promise me that you will always do the right thing, okay? Don't waste your power. Be smart like you already are.
I don't want to be separated.
Hear me out! Please! Don't make any more mistakes!
Whatever happens,
Too late to surrender!
always remember that you're Daniel Diaz.
You know this is
I promise, Sean.
a trap. You can trust me.
Chicks have acid on their butts.
Come on. There's no way out. This is our last
So,
warning. Listen up.
how does the story of the Wolf brothers end?
Step out of the car. Now.
Oh boy. Surrender or cross the border? I have a feeling that if we cross the border, we're going to die. I know, it's my playthrough. A bunch of coconuts too. You know what? Screw it. Let's just do it.
They make it to the other side.
What? You sure?
Trust me.
We made it this far. We're just gonna keep going.
Just get us through. Hold on tight.
I don't wanna! I'm not hurting anyone else! Sean!
Open fire! It's too late! They're shooting at us, Daniel! This is the only way! I'm sorry, Sean, but I have to go. What?
Wait, what?
What are you talking about?
Don't turn back for me.
What? I did not see that one coming.
I hope you'll be happy in Mexico.
Yes? Yeah, I think he's 10, but yeah. He'll just go on his Pokemon journey. Right? Alright, well, so he went to live with his grandparents. Oh, we got a new puppy! Mushroom 2.0. We reunited with what's his name? Captain Spirit. Bus avoids lake tragedy due to miracle. That would be us. Beaver Creek residents petition to repair lakeside roadways. Oh, that's part of the bus. Oh, is that us and our doggy with our mom? Okay. We're obviously older in that picture. He's just like Man of Steel, right? Oh, I think we're getting our first car. Oh. We're in 2023. Let's see, that's just true. Six years after the events at the border. This is our grandparents' house. So that would make Daniel 16. There's some weird looking game controllers. I like how he's still wearing shorts so that we know it's Daniel. wearing an ankle monitor? What is an Ouya? I mean, he was a fugitive, Richie. Hey, it's Cassidy. Ouya is a game console by Razer that died in 2019. Ah, okay. Well, Cassidy made it to Mexico. He sent you sand? Why didn't they just drive through the hole they put the monster train across the border? Logic. Just video game logic. Writing is hard. Is there a DLC for this game? I don't think so. I think it's just this. Because if I remember correctly, this was released, like the first game was released in separate episodes. So, yeah. It's a third-person shooter called Control. That is on my list someday. I do have Control. I haven't played it yet, though. But we made it. We did it. We did all the things. That is going very fast now. Yeah. Alright, my eyeballs can't handle that. Alright, you would like to see the Tomb Raider reboots on Switch. Ooh, yeah. Java keeps trying to talk me into playing Tomb Raider, and I just haven't done it yet. We have literally all of them. The reboots and the originals on Steam, but it was one giant bundle, but... These are our only stats. We decided to force the roadblock and Daniel refused. And overall, you taught Daniel to do his best to follow the rules of society. Interesting. You don't really want to hook up your 360 to play them. They're the most hypocritical games ever. Yeah. Oh, here we go. We did the treasure hunt and found the hidden souvenirs. We got closer to Karen. Oh, we did not leave a note for Karen. We did not say farewell to Arthur and Stanley. We didn't say farewell to Joan. We hugged Karen. We intervened to calm Diego in the cells. We didn't open the couple's cells. I tried. I looked. It didn't give me the option. I would have totally freed them. All right. You didn't ask Daniel to free the vigilantes. No. We didn't hurt them either. We didn't ask Daniel to kill the officers to escape the police station. Laura's like, OMG, killing people is so wrong. And over the course of just the first one, you kill more people than a viral outbreak. Facts. Daniel's told off about the scorpion and Scott messing with it. He managed to set up Joan's sculpture with my help. Daniel was concerned about hurting Officer Campbell. Daniel wasn't asked to free the vigilantes. Daniel did not have to lash out at the vigilantes. Daniel knocked out the officers. Daniel wasn't asked to kill the officers. Okay. Thanks for playing and following Sean and Daniel on their journey. Well, you're welcome, game. Well, we did it. We made it. We finished the game. This was a good game, Richie. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. I thought it was good. It was certainly a roller coaster of something. And, yeah. But thanks, Mal and Richie, and whoever else is still hanging out here, for being here. I appreciate it. And I will see you Monday. Have a good day.